So, uh, inside watching paranormal lockdown episodes on Hulu, killing time, you know, world's ending pandemic here, and you know, start looking up paranormal groups for my area because I did paranormal investigating like fuck 6 or 7 years ago. I did a whole bunch of paranormal investigating, but that was back when I had like fucking VHS camcorder, like the old Sony VHS, and I was using old school techniques compared to new school, and like it annoyed me because I remember when I first started doing it, I got hooked up with this one group, and it was this guy, and then there was like two women on the group, and this was up in Appleton, Wisconsin. Well, I went on one ghost hunt with this guy, and then he fired me. He's like, "I don't want you in my group in my group anymore. I just don't want anything to do with you." And I didn't know what was going on. I was like, "Dude, I'm just doing what you're having me do." And then, like, it hit me. Yeah, I'm gonna look him up real quick. Well, turns out, like, 2 months after he kicked me to the curb for this thing, him and these two women were arrested because their paranormal investigating thing was he'd get into these houses and he'd just fucking rob these people blind. And that's why he didn't want me around, was because I was constantly fucking on him. I was constantly like doing actual fucking investigations. Like these people hired him to do investigations, and he was robbing them blind. Like this one lady, she owned one of those. It's not like a head shop per se, but like she sold like curiosities and like weird shit, like sage, and she thought that she was a Wiccan and this and that, and like she like lived in her shop. Like you walk in and it's a shop, and then there's a curtain, and you walk past the curtain and it's like her living room, and there's a staircase that goes upstairs and it's her bedroom, and then right next to her bedroom there's like this big opening, and you draw back the curtain, and it's just a sudden drop off into her shop. Well, apparently he had robbed her and stole a shit ton of stuff, like jewelry wise, from her house slash shop. And it's like that's why he was acting so funny when I was there. But like I've got all the gear for paranormal investigating. I got the night vision camera, I got the fucking infrared lights, I've got cameras, I've got recording devices, I've got all kinds of meters and shit. I've got it all set up. I just need a group to go with. So I'm gonna be looking online and looking on Facebook and shit, and seeing if there's any paranormal groups in my area that are like, hey, yeah, come on in and do something. I can always help out. Hell, I just got a brand new generator. It's the Wen super quiet 2,000 watt generator. I mean, that it's fucking cherry. I mean, it's so quiet. I ran the thing twice in my neighbor right there. He didn't even hear it. He was in his garage with the door open. He didn't even hear it. My stepdad was inside, and like I had the door closed, but he couldn't even hear it inside. It's that quiet, but it runs like a champ. I mean, I've got that. I've got all kinds of camping gear. I've got like I could set up an entire outdoor like screening thing and have all the power to run to all this shit. And hell, my camera, my night vision digital camera, actual camcorder, that thing, I've got like 6 fucking batteries for that thing, and I've got I've got the Scorpion mount. I've got all kinds of mounts for it. I've got tripods. I've got different lighting tripods. I've got everything. So I think I'm gonna be looking up and seeing if I can get into one of these paranormal groups and see if there's one nearby, or even fucking start one. I don't know, but we'll see.